he'll smile. He'll have a bit of a laugh on his face, not in ridicule of the ref or anything, but it shows he's loving the game. He's loving playing it. He's successful on that game as he is most of the time. And the joy of it comes out in him and other players as well. Now, I've not seen that lately. I've not seen him either in person at Palace or on the TV with that joie de vivre, the joy of living on his face. I haven't seen that. And you never know what players are going through domestically and what other pressures. They all have human pressures like we all do. So maybe that comes into it. I wouldn't question his work ethic. If you, as you said, if Rooney was only referring to one game, then I think it's a bit rich for someone to say, "Oh, I question his work ethic." When you just got he may have been carrying a knock, or any reason he may have not felt 100% well. There could be all sorts of reasons, but I don't think we should attribute Salah to the reason for Liverpool's faltering these last games, or any of them. The loss of Trent, as we were saying earlier. It's a combined thing that the thing that normally gels together so well will sometimes misfire. A good engine will sometimes misfire, and I think that's all there is to it. I'm sure Salah will get back. That some of his goals, he sort of cuts down the wing, cuts in on his favoured left foot, and he'll send in a beautiful shot to the top corner. And we'll no doubt see a lot of those from him as his game picks up. And then questions like this, or things that Rooney has said or anybody else has said, will be viewed as, well, yeah, that was a bit unnecessary. It was very early on. He's entitled to the odd few games not being on form, particularly as the team isn't doing so well. But once they've all gelled and bedded in, the new players, I think they'll be as good as they ever were. And although Arsenal are doing great at the moment as well, I still think Liverpool are going to be tough to shift from winning the league.
Wow, okay. That's a bold prediction to make.
It is, but yeah, it's going to be either one of those, I would have thought, but you never know, do you?
You never know. You might have Palace. Palace just creeping up.
The sad, I suppose it shows it's early-ish in the season. We've played 7 games, all the teams, but it's a sad thing that when Palace were winning, which was for most of that game on Sunday, occasionally they showed, again, I recorded it so I could see it again, and it showed Palace as it stands now, they're second. We were above Liverpool, second only to Arsenal, and yet losing actually put us down to 6th. I mean, it shows it's all pretty close up. They're pretty clogged up with points. You just one win and you can move up a bit. But that was the sad part of losing that game. We could be second going into an international break. But yeah, such is life. I still think Liverpool, as I say, will come back strongly. I think Slot's too good a manager. He's a clever dude, really, Slot, with his slot machine. I think he'll come good, and I think there'll be a very tough side to beat as the season goes on.
No. Now, here's a crazy fact. Arsenal have picked up more points in the last 3 seasons than any other Premier League club.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So somebody's done the analysis, and Arsenal at number 1, so 3 seasons combined, they've picked up 264 points. At Manchester City in second place have picked up 263 points, 1 point difference.
So, and of course they won 2 of those 3 leagues, didn't they?
So they won 2, and then Liverpool, we've having won one of the title, as in the last 3 seasons, it's picked up 249 points. Seasons is picked up 249 points.
Oh wow.
So what is Arsenal doing wrong? What is the problem?
Yeah, they've not won a trophy for 5 years, have they?
No.
I'm
That's
not sure I'd say what are they doing wrong, because they've been up there, of course. I mean, they never
well,
finish too far, but that's not the same as winning, is it?
no, it's
Basically,
not. It's not, is it?
I think they just are. I don't know. Arteta is. I think he's very good. A lot of clubs would love to have him as their manager. He drives the team. I
Mm,
think he's. We see the sometimes the angry side of him, as
mm,
we do with some managers. But I actually think he's far more fair-minded than might come across if he's angry with a fourth official or something like that. And he's
mm,
always in defeat, which is not often that they get defeated. But from what I see, the way he goes around the team and the opposition players shaking hands, I
mm.
think he's magnanimous in defeat as well.
Is
I think he's a great manager, and so I don't think they're doing anything wrong. But I
yeah.
do agree, if that's what you're saying, that the time must come soon
Mm,
where they do win something. It may well be this season because the best players in the league, the best managers, ultimately they will win things. And if they're always going to be an also ran in the league and in the cups, well, that's not what the fans or the owners will want. But
no.
I have no doubt they will be winning a trophy or two this season and next. So
I
he'll
hope,
be
I
all
hope,
right, I'm sure.
I hope they do win something because they aren't that far behind, are they?
No, they're not.
They aren't that far behind. It's just really unfortunate, in my opinion. Now, Manchester City. I don't know if you saw Rodri limping off on. I think it was the
No.
last match. Oh yeah, so Rodri is picked up another another injury,
Well,
which yeah. So I don't know how long he's going to be off for. But do you think that would make a great impact like it did last season if he's out for longer? Because obviously it seems to be struggling with fitness, isn't it? So
mm,
do you think that would have as much of an impact as it did with last season when he was out for the most part of last season?
yeah, as you say, it depends how long it is. Often a player will go off with a knock and then they'll play next week. You think actually it couldn't have been as bad as people thought.
Yeah,
Equally, the opposite can be true. They can have a hamstring or something like that, and it could be 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, I mean, they won, didn't they? 1-0, I think, against Brentford at the weekend,
yeah.
which is not